Alright everybody, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour, and we're off to the third round of the Florida Open, which we're pretty much guaranteed to win. We're 20 under, in first by a good bit. Everything is still average. Yeah. Go ahead and start round. And this should be the video where we get to the PGA Tour.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From the home of the Players' Championship, TPC Sawgrass, live third-round coverage of the Florida Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase
Might get to that rough. Oh, nope. Fairway.
And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notabegay the third.
119 left to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green. With the sand wedge.
That looks
and
good.
Boy, does this look good.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie.
Yep, there wasn't. It was dead straight.
That's gonna slide by to the left. Good
Coming
work
off of
to
that
get
hill.
into that position, but couldn't finish it off.
Man, these beads are so bad.
Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at 20 under.
Even the,
We move now to the 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Reachable into if you
even
can drive
the
ball
level at the bottom.
dense trees flanking
It
both
said it
sides
was
of the
1
fairway.
degree
Beware of that
low.
lateral water hazard on the right.
And it was just dead straight.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second.
Definitely going high 4-iron. Try to cut this wind out of it. With a nice fade. Slow swing. It's going to end up left. Damn it. Oh, gets out of the heavy stuff though.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
That close. Tipping his imaginary cap,
5 feet now for
as
birdie.
you would do.
Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second, and he moves to 21 under par.
Frank, break down the par 3 third for us.
The big ridge in the middle of the screen, really you have a front section and a back section. That front bunker, the one that you first see off the tee, that really doesn't come into play, but there's a sneaky one behind the flag and down the left side. Really good par 3.
Perfect, perfect. Wow, I think that's the first ever one off the tee that I've gotten. It was a good shot. Ran a little long, but it was a great shot.
And sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day. Sizable putt from 16 feet.
Ah,
Slowed down.
I knew it was going further
Hey,
left,
that'll
but
run about 4 feet by.
I was hoping that
Nicely
little
done. It's a
break
par here
where
at
our
the
feet
third.
was gonna
He's gonna remain
counter
at
that, but
-21. Hole number 4 here at TPC Sawgrass, 384-yard par 4 deep fairway bunker to the right of the landing zone. You want to avoid that. What else is there to look out for, Frank?
Those huge mounds on the left, they're just as penal really as the bunker on the right. So this is one where you have to pick an object in the distance. Really focus on that.
So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to leave a simple little wedge
A
shot
smart
into this
layup.
fourth green. So after the big drive, this a short approach to the par 4. Okay, not particularly close.
Maybe
but
should have done the
good
long
chance
flop.
for the putter to do its thing. Look here at birdie.
And this certainly won't have too much movement in it.
Not too
Other
much.
than the
Okay.
slope taking it down the hill.
Trusting you, Noda. It was a good thing I trusted Noda, you know, because those grids were telling me lies. The grids were telling me at least 3 feet. Noda was saying about a foot.
Now to the 5th. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
If you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there.
Ooh, slow. Went left. Damn it. Didn't mean to underswing it by that much.
That's just okay.
Definitely
I'd
mishit
say,
that
but
one.
he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
It's not, but we got it.
Oh, nothing
Never in
routine
doubt.
about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay at 22 under. Moving on to what Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass, the 393-yard par 4 6th. Target golf is the name of the game here, with palm and pine trees on the right side of the fairway and 2 fairway bunkers and a water hazard on the left. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That pin in the front right quadrant of the green
we
today
do
as
have
he
the
stares
tree.
down his second.
Let's hit it. A nice low cut into there. Oh yeah, kept it under those. Ah, it still spun a good bit, but weren't really going to avoid that unless we hit a knockdown, which I definitely could have. Ah. Didn't hit it and it broke a little bit more than I thought.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is. 7th hole here at Sawgrass. Frank a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions. Oh, I like that one.
From the fairway, Noda, this is second.
Left with 154 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Oh yeah.
Well, Rich,
I gotta
didn't
switch out that
expect
red
this
ball.
sort of, fireworks here today, but already
I got
with some
so
birdies on
used
the
to it that I
card
actually
and another
forgot
one
that
here
I was
by the
using a
looks of
red
things.
ball. I pushed. Hell, okay.
Ah,
That swing plane was
runs
awful.
That one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. He's going to move to 23 under par. Here we are at the 8th at Pete Dye's famed stadium course at the TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Frank, this is a hole that I really like.
And players do too, Rich, especially off that back tee where it must be about 80 yards of shoot that you go through before the hole actually starts to open up. And this green, 11 bunkers in total around the whole putting surface.
Okay, I did not clip the tree. And
That's going to be a challenge from there. It's into one of the 7 pot bunkers that circle this 8th green.
Oh, but what a pick shot at the bunker.
Oh, nearly hold that one out. Just needed another foot or so, but an excellent job there. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at 23 under par. Closing out the front side with a par 5, 583-yard 9th. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots.
Oh, we're fine. We're short of that little patch on the
Beautiful
right.
tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well, if you've got a 300-yard shot in the bag, this is where you want to use it. This, likely a layup, though.
We never lay up. We're going to lay up in the first cut.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You'd be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Pretty good.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th.
4 under on the front with no
This is a
blemishes.
32 on the front, 4 under par. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. That dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday at golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Should come back. Ooh, but it went the wrong way. Damn it. Ooh. Wow.
A little short. That'll happen coming through the thicker stuff until you reach the green. But pretty good, all things considered.
No, it was not. Carded though.
Well, it's a par here at the 10th. And he's going to stay at minus 24. Hole number 11, 558 yard, par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Damn it.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Oh god, way left. And it was a perfect backswing, but it was fast.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for.
I feel like if anything, that should have been a little bit right.
Birdie still in play.
But ooh.
Got it
Went
there,
way
but
right.
not quite on target. So that brushed in for par here at 11. He's going to maintain that substantial lead.
Now to the par 4 12th, and it's a pretty short hole, Frank.
Yeah, Pete Dye often doesn't get enough credit for his short par fours. This is a great example where one of the features of it is the blind second shot, just to give you a little bit of doubt on judging the distance.
I don't think there's many people that are going to have a blind second
Out to
shot on
be
this
a
hole.
Wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So you see where this wound up. Just a short pitch for his second.
Ah.
A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. He'll say he should
Hold
have
it.
made that. I said very makeable. Apparently it's very missable too. That one safely in. It's
I like
par
that.
12. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, on this back nine here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well.
It's not going to sit.
And
Should've went down to
that
the
one
7.
not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Sit. Wow.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
No, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain right where he is.
12 shot lead.
Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
It was a bad swing,
Yeah,
but we
that's
got
a
away
nice
with it.
swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Really underswung that. Barely pushed the thing forward. But it worked perfectly.
Well, I don't have my tape measure,
Nice.
but that looks like, what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he's got it to 25 under par now. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute, seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it, well protected by a big bunker on the left and these two little pop bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Bad leaker.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Damn it. The last one ran so much, and this one was even downhill, so...
This is a 9-footer. Yeah,
Figured it would
good
roll a
luck.
lot
It's
more, but
in
guess
for
not.
par here at 15, and that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is too close. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
Oh, it sat so
That's
softly.
what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Wow, that sucked.
Now this for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. At the 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th.
Perfect
this
follow
doesn't
through,
look
but it's
promising.
way right.
No,
Huh.
you see it so often. You're coming off
Well
a
then.
birdie at 16. You're feeling good, and then you promptly drop one right into the water. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his 3rd shot now at the par 3. Okay, after a
When the
lost
pin
ball,
is right
tee
there, that
shot will
shot's
take
harder
that
than the
as it'll reach this island green.
first one.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a
A
slippery one.
double.
That's well done. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what
Oh,
makes this tee shot
went
so
over that
hard.
branch.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
And perfect, just a little right.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie.
It's a good putt, just needed a
Yeah,
little bit
tough
more
to
break
know
on it.
Just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. Okay. a
Well,
good
our
putt
worst
for his par
round,
here at the
4
18th
under.
green. That will be a 3rd
But we're
straight
still in the lead
round
by 12.
in the 60s. So, could tomorrow be the day for our featured golfer? 2 wins on the Korn Ferry Tour already. A 3rd, that's an automatic promotion to the PGA
That's
Tour.
right.
And definitely should be. If you can win 3 times out here, you deserve to be on the big tour. And I know it's just one more round of golf to go, but after this season and the golf that we've seen, this should happen.
So that's a wrap for all.
Well, thank you. They had some really nice words to say there. Man, leveling up takes forever. Alright, everything's still average and... okay.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida and TPC Sawgrass, live final round coverage of the Florida Open. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. This has really been fun to watch, the evolution, the growth of an outstanding young player. And Noda now with a chance to win 2 in a row on the Korn Ferry Tour. What have you seen as you've watched the last couple of tournaments?
Well, winning in consecutive weeks is about as common as seeing a $2 bill, which is you don't see it very often. And in this particular case, can the confidence garnered from that first win carry on to a second?
I have a $2 bill. When I was younger, I used to collect coins and stuff.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Not long as par 5s go, but there is trouble. That is classic Pete Dye. Still, if you play this the right way, you can get out of here with an eagle 3.
Perfect follow through.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives.
Perfect follow through again. Oh, it's gonna miss the hill. Damn it. That hill, that mound on the right side of the green, if it were to hit into that, it would have stopped it.
Couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
But a good pitch should give us a birdie.
A great opportunity here for birdie. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2 will certainly help the cause. So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
You really break this green up into 3 portions: front left, front right, and that back just on top of the ridge.
Ooh, weird swing right there.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Just a little bit. It was really hard too.
Okay, that's probably about what you'd expect from a wedge, so that's in the acceptable range.
It was a Texas wedge, so I mean I
That's
putted
good
it.
putt. It is in to save par. He'll remain at 25 under. This is really a fun hole here at TPC Sawgrass. A lot of excitement, a lot of action. A short par 4. The fourth is only 384 yards. The trouble here on that second shot, you can see the water in front. If you're not accurate, you misjudge the distance, you can pay a stiff price. And driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
I carried a little bit further than I thought, but a really good shot.
This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he will definitely not say no to that.
Fifth hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole. It just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there.
Perfect, but out to the right. The overswing really makes the
Well, had to go
dispersion
to the
a
green,
lot
but
wider.
couldn't cash it in.
Unfortunately.
In the rough now, wondering what might have been. From about 8 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. He's going to stay at 26 under par. Frank, what are the players facing here at the 6th 393-yard par 4?
Ideally, you just want to hit that ball about 250 yards. It's going to leave you a shot of sort of 140 yards in. Then the green looks quite big because you're far enough back that those palm trees don't become a problem.
And that will do just fine. Frank, approach shot here at 6. Good chance to make birdie?
There is. You can almost cut this green into thirds. There's that front third, the left third, and of course the back third.
Damn it. It's going to spin to the left. Well, at least we're in the fairway.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank's 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. How do you break this one down?
Not overly long, 440 yards, but once again, it's a tee shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's fine. You just sort of blister it down there, but you're starting to lose one a little bit to the right. There's 3 pot bunkers there, and of course, if you're fearful of it going left,
Perfect.
there's a canal all the way down the left side that'll get your attention.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
Oh. Carried really far.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is.
14
here
shots
at
into the...
TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
Whoa, I pulled the hell out of that one. Not great.
Okay,
I mean,
that
it is on the
one's
green,
dancing.
but...
One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way.
That's to the right. I knew I needed to put it more to the left.
Tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Okay, good roll
super
there.
putt.
It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the
No.
right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
Not too shabby.
That's a nice shot right there. Landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3.
Not bad.
Oh, that's a good stroke. Doesn't quite get the reward of the eagle, but a birdie would be a nice consolation, right? Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. Boy, the rhythm is definitely
Just
there.
wanted to get into that
What a
shade, you
wonderful
know.
tee shot.
It's hot and
Back
humid
right
down
for
here in
location
Florida.
as he gets set for his second to the par 4. Here we go.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he's closing in on what would be a 5th victory of the year.
Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
Perfect follow through. Will it carry? No.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the
Pin
bunker.
location is just
Let's
really
see
tough
what
right
the
there.
explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Do I really need one?
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now.
In the lead by 15.
Now to the short
He
par
really
4
could use a
12.
birdie.
It was redesigned for the
Okay.
2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well.
In the hole. Oh. So close.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. We now come to the 13th penalty area down the left side, protecting this beautiful 181-yard par 3 and 2 small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a 3-tiered green.
Wow. Carried just a little bit too far.
Safely on the putting surface. An outside look here for birdie.
Just didn't break enough.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand.
Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bear.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Try to hit a low runner here, but it... Nope. Okay, it was good. Didn't really run too much, but...
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
It's broke a little bit more at the end.
No, just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain 30 under par.
30.
Down to 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right. And really 2 good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly. And 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite.
A gentle nibble
Frank,
that
what's the
turns
key
into
on
a
this
bite.
approach here at the 15th?
Well,
I like
knowing
that.
exactly where that pin placement is, Rich, there's mounding, there's that little gut out of the right side of the screen. If you miss your mark here, that ball can easily finish 30 or 40 feet away.
I meant to underswing it, but oh well, we're on.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Played to perfection.
Be pleased with that one. On and 2, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot.
And missed the putt.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
Because for some reason it broke hard to the left.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout.
Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind, and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
There we go. That makes up for the double in the third round.
This hole has brought so many to their knees, but that is about as well as you hit a tee shot here at
Never mind.
17.
Never mind, we smashed it through the
That
break.
seared the left edge, but it didn't want to go in. No problems there. Lots of par here at 17. And he'll remain well under par. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right. As picturesque and difficult as they come.
Well, that went way right.
Oh, that's a great tee shot. I know it doesn't count as a fairway hit, but when you're that far down there, the first cut is absolutely fine.
Ah.
But he'll be
I was hoping the
disappointed with
overswing
that.
carried
No
it there, but
doubt.
it's
The
really
swing
short.
didn't quite look right on that one.
Now a 7-footer.
Bogey free at least.
Good putt to save par here at 18. And that means this will be a final round, 65. So this a tremendous
We win by
week of
18.
golf, and in the end, for our featured player, Frank gets a 3rd career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda, Iona, and our entire crew, Rich Lerner saying, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on EA Sports.
All right, so completed the Florida Open, but we won. We won 3 events. Oh, this one's at Harbor Town. They're playing at Harbor Town this week. I don't know. I thought it was going to just kind of bring us over there. And so we'll say, like, congratulations or whatever you won 3. What the hell? Whatever. But, I guess not. Alright, we'll go ahead and end here. The next thing we'll do is probably some more. We'll probably do the tournaments. We'll do. What the hell? Here, there. We'll do our dailies, and then we'll do the weeklies because we have 27 tickets. And then we'll do seasonal. We'll probably do. We have 27. We'll probably do this one. And see how far we can get. So, hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see ya. Bye.